Hi there. Here we are, Jen and Richard up at Lake Lanier, Easter weekend. We've had quite a weekend, ranging from the good, the bad, and the ugly, but I think we'll start with the ugly. Came up here Friday night. Weather reports, not so good, not so good. Forecasting heavy thunderstorms, which is not really uncommon for Georgia in April, but you know, the camper was packed up, the car was packed up, the pickle was packed up, pickle being our dog, and we were ready to go, ready to get camping, so we said to hell with Mother Nature and hit the road. And why don't you share the following events?
The campsite that we selected was next to one that we had camped on before, and it was, to get out of the campsite was a bit of a hill. Also, the campsite was pretty much gravel and mud, and that was before it started raining. We get to the campsite and get it on links levelers, and was thinking about unhooking, doing what we needed to do. However, it started raining horribly, and
like, you've all seen the tornado scene from The Wizard of Oz when the witch rides by on the bicycle. Yeah.
Yes, that bad.
Cast your minds to that scene.
So anyway, we are just about to start unhitching when the skies went wide open, water, rain everywhere. So we jumped into the truck and started thinking about our situation, decided to attempt to get out of the site and take shelter somewhere before the impending tornado hits, because we were under tornado warning. Trying to leave that gravy, muddy hill was impossible. I got stuck getting out of it. The truck started sliding back towards the lake. The trailer started sliding. It was not a good time. Tried to get some inertia up. That didn't help. And the fact of the matter was the campsite was about 3 inches below the road at that time, so I had to clear a 3-inch chunk of asphalt to get on the road, and that's what pretty much stopped us completely.
It's pretty bad.
Yep.
So we decided that we had gotten ourselves into such a mess and had gotten ourselves pretty deep in the mud at that point that we didn't want to do further damage. So we pulled out our trusty Good Sam RV membership card, which we have never had to use before. For those of you not familiar with Good Sam, it is an RV club that is helpful for getting discounts at campgrounds. I think you might be able to get discounts at camping stores, although we haven't tried that yet. But I think the main reason we got it is they offer an emergency tow roadside service. So we thought, well, this is how we're going to get out of this. Well, we've got to give, unfortunately, a thumbs down review on Good Sam. Boo. We waited 30 minutes for a dispatcher to come on the line for help, and nobody ever came on the phone. Now granted, it was horrible weather, it was a Friday evening, but that's why you pay that sort of membership fee to have that service. And if you can't get a hold of anyone, then it's not really any help. It's just a card in your wallet. So Good Sam, we're gonna try you hopefully down the line for discounts, but I don't think we'll be depending on you for RV tow service, and hopefully we won't need RV tow service again. But big thanks to the people up at Lake Lanier. We were able to actually get them come down early the next morning with a backhoe. Yes, a backhoe, and with the combination of the truck power, the ground being a bit drier the next morning, and the backhoe, we were able to get out of the site within, you know, 30 seconds. It was almost immediate. So again, thank you to the Lake Lanier people. What else?
Would we stay here again? No.
I don't know. We definitely would not stay on the site that we were on, which, by the way, is site 123. For those of you who are thinking about staying here, avoid that site. The site we're on now, which I think is 132, is actually very nice. As you can see, we have the water in the background. It's a very spacious site. It's very level, although we have not tried to actually get out of it yet, which we'll be packing up momentarily and hitting the road, so we'll see how that goes. But you know, it's a nice place to stay during the summer. It's right on the water. I'd stay here again, but I think we'd be incredibly selective about which site.
We may not have that option, as they are thinking about building lakefront cottages and shelving the entire campground. So no more campground, but you'll have the opportunity to rent a lakefront cottage. That's just a rumor, but I can see where they're going because they're not putting any money into the campground, and all the other money is going into the resort, which is getting a lot of construction done right now. So I can see that happening. So next year, if it's here, give it a shot. Site 132. Do not go to
123.
Don't do it.
All right. Happy travels.
Thanks.
See you down the road.
Bye.